What's up, everybody? It's ya boy again, the Unabonger, the official mascot of Humane Garbage. And if this is your first time watching one of our videos, whether it be on BitChute or YouTube, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Thanks. So today, I kind of just want to rap for a little bit, I guess, about ya boy Zack, Richard C Meyer, Splatto Comics, the Jawbreakers guy, the guy who kind of started Comicsgate and kind of what we know now as crowdfunded comics. Yeah, I know that he didn't start crowdfunded comics, obviously, but I don't know that it was ever quite as popular before he kind of hit the scene with Jawbreakers. So yeah, Zack kind of started out as Diversity in Comics, a YouTube channel that would critique and criticize comic books coming out from the mainstream press, and he gained a following through that. And then probably after about a year of that, he launched his own crowdfunded comic book, Jawbreakers. I think honestly why Zack is so popular with his fans is because he's kind of one of us. You know what I'm saying? He's got a lot of enthusiasm for the medium. He does have some good ideas. But honestly, the fact of the matter is, he's a pretty shit writer, and I think we all fucking know it. What's sad about that too is, yeah, he's written one project now that's been printed, 2, 3, 4, I don't know exactly. But he's been doing this for a minute, and unfortunately, he's not really getting better as a writer. Now, honestly, a lot of that probably has to do with him not going through the traditional publishing process. All these things kind of have their pros and cons, and when you don't have an editor or somebody cutting you a check, frankly, you're not going to have another set of eyes on this sort of thing that you really trust and probably should actually listen to. But to his credit, he has kind of fixed this situation by getting Chuck Dixon kind of as his wingman writer, his co-writer, I suppose. But frankly, your shitty writing, Zack, was something we could all overlook. Because, hey, at the end of the day, comic books are about dudes punching each other in the face. And if you can hire an artist that's decent enough to do that, well, you've basically won the battle right there. But another thing that Zack got himself tied up with, and has proven to be a real fucking stumbling block for him, is the lawsuit with Mark Waid and the tortious interference. When this lawsuit started up, yeah, it's to most people, I think, it's pretty clear that, yeah, Mark Waid did engage in tortious interference and basically interfered with a contract that he had nothing to fucking do with. And he should have been taken to court. But the honest to God truth is, court is for rich people. Court is for people who have so much fucking money to throw away that they can throw it at a lawyer for years and years at a time. Court isn't really for people like you and me. And Zack, I'm sure you've got more money than I do at this point with all your publishing schemes, but I doubt that you will ever be in the realm of the wealthy elites who do this day after day for a living. Unfortunately, like a lot of things, you have a lot of enthusiasm, but you're kind of out of your fucking depth. And I think you fucking knew it for a long fucking time too. And then the inevitable happened. You ran out of other people's money for this court case, and instead of going back to the well and asking for more, which, yeah, I agree you shouldn't have fucking done, you rolled over and just gave Mark Waid the W, which most of us could have told you that was going to be inevitable anyway. Sorry, bud. If that David versus Goliath shit was true, this would be a completely different world we'd be living in right now, huh? Fairy tales and parables are for little kids for a fucking reason. But hey, choices are made, and frankly, that's all in the past now. There's nothing he can do about it anyway. What he needs to do is put his best foot forward. And the fact of the matter is this. Trying to get people to pay $25 fucking dollars for a floppy comic book that's about 20 pages isn't a sustainable business model. Frankly, what you need to do with the crowdfunded money you've gotten in the past is use that capital to actually get in the industry to find a different means to distribute your comic books. And as a side note, yeah, mail right now is probably the best idea for that sort of thing. But what you need to do is get hooked up with a publisher or a printer or whatever the fuck you want to do. Make your own fucking website. But the fact of the matter is, trying to sell people fucking $25 fucking comic books isn't gonna last forever, dude. Frankly, you've been kind of blessed that it's worked this fucking long for you. Zack, old buddy, old pal, I doubt you'll ever hear this, and I doubt your ego will let you take it to heart if you ever do listen to this. And also, at the end of the day, what the fuck do I know? I'm just some dumbass on the internet. Kinda like Zack, actually, huh? But, in my opinion, Zack, what you need to do first is really focus on the basics. And before you put out another comic book that's kind of a pieced-together Ninja Turtles knockoff, as you've even admitted yourself, what you need to do is focus on producing the books you've already crowdfunded and getting those in the hands of your backers. We can overlook a lot of things, bud, but when I'm paying $25 for a fucking comic book that I won't get for a year, and that's somehow become the standard because everybody's seen they can fucking get away with it. When you see that kind of start to happen and keep happening, most people are gonna say, hey, you know what? There's a lot of other fucking things I could spend this $25 fucking dollars on. I could get a lot more value out of this cash in my pocket now than giving it to some asshole for a fucking year plus to hold on to, make interest off of, so I can get a fucking floppy comic book in the mail a year or two later. And then, let's just get to this Rock and Roll Ninja project itself. I'm gonna be honest with you, Zack, I really don't think this is gonna work out for you, and I think it's because you've got too many plates on too many different sticks twirling around at one time. I mean, what are you fucking doing here? You're going after all these different markets, I guess, with this fucking G.I. Joe and the Pussycats fucking cobbled together thing you're doing here. I don't want to poo-poo on you, buddy, but you got too much shit going on in this comic, frankly. Anyway, to reiterate, Zack, what you need to do is fulfill your fucking projects that you've got out already, and then ask your backers for more fucking money. You shouldn't look at the people who backed you as fucking pay pigs like every other asshole on the internet who gets a fucking following, loses fucking touch, and then wonders why nobody gives a fuck about him anymore. You're at a critical fucking point in this career that you have made for yourself, but you need to get your fucking head on straight and do what people paid you to fucking do. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got for you this time. Just one man's opinion here. One fan's opinion. I'll just be straight with you. I ain't paying you a fucking cent more until I get Expendables and this Infinite Stars book or whatever the fuck it's called in the mail. We ain't a fucking bank, dude. I want to read some fucking comic books, not give you a fucking career, asshole. Anyway, I'm done, I swear. Anyway, that's all I got for you this time, guys. If this is your first time watching a Humane Garbage video, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and tickle the bell to get notifications of new videos sent directly to your phone and inbox. Stay tuned for another video from Humane Garbage, and as always, remember to hit the pipe harder than you hit your wife and kids.